I told you guys I'll be going live a little bit more over here. So when I do have that free time and that downtime, you can catch me right here. Okay. So let me just get a couple of things together. I'll wait for some people come in. I hope you guys get the notification and come and chat with me. And when you do come in, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Let's start off there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put my glasses on so I could be able to see. And I really need my glasses on because I'm getting ready to work with some black yarn. Here we go. And anybody who crochets or knit knows that when you're working with black yarn, you need as much lighting as possible. So I don't have to be to work until a little bit later. So I was just procrastinating and just looking around. Hey, Lauren, how are you today? So good to see you. How are you? I was just messing around the house before I actually leave out to go to work. And I shared with you all on yesterday that I did said, let me get a stitch marker. I did said that I wanted to, go live a little bit more over here so we can get these watch hours back up and rest to go. Let me find me a good stitch marker. Hey, Aisha, how are you today? So good to see you. Yes, I think they have something new. As soon as someone come in, you can see their name even before they say hello. So yeah, you say I've been. Oh, you say it's been a while. Good here. Thank you. Hope you are too. I am doing good as well. Thank you so much, Lauren. And yes, it has been a while, but you know what? I'm so glad you're here today with me. So I got some more blanket yarn, and you guys, I am going to be hosting. Double tap the screen or hit those three dots so you can go ahead and thumbs up. Um, I what else getting ready to say? The video that I got coming out today. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Um, the video that I got showing today on the other channel is me using blanket yarn. So that video will be up later on this after, maybe it'll be afternoon for you all, but it would be 11:30 my time here in Chicago. I'm central. So it'll be my time. So you guys going to see more projects that I'm working with using Burnett blanket yarn. And it's been so exciting because sometimes I'm really restricted and I just want to make what it was initially for. And a lot of the blanket yarn is for making those nice, chunky, soft, beautiful yarns. But it don't matter what yarn you are using, you can turn that yarn into whatever you want. And I found that out about myself. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this chunky yarn, and even though I've been making amigurumis with it, let me see something else that I can make with the chunky yarn. And that's what I've been doing. You know what? This is a head wrap. Thank you so much, Aisha. This is a head wrap that I just wrapped it up this way. Yeah, this is a crochet head wrap. So I'm really loving this. And you know what? I really had to go back into my inventory because I make a lot of like head pieces for myself. And so I went back into my inventory so that I can start wearing the things that you make. Another thing, Aisha, I got on another pair of your earrings, girl. This is another pair of earrings that I purchased from Aisha, right there, handmade items. She make the most beautiful, beautiful earrings, crochet, whatever she makes is beautiful. But yeah, I got these lovely beaded one from her. And Aisha, believe it or not, I find myself running to this earring and the other ones that I had on yesterday. I gravitate to them. Well, I'm gonna say this one. I gravitate to this one almost every single day. I don't even be matching. I put these earrings in. And y'all, I have plenty of earrings, but you have your favorite shoes, you have your favorite jacket that you would put on, your favorite hat. that you would wear. These are my favorite earrings, and I find that I go to them quite a lot. Let me know, how is the weather where you all are at? It is 32 degrees here. I'm looking at my computer right here. It's telling me it is 32 degrees here. It feels like 26, and the high is only going to be 36 degrees. So we are still in, we still got that cold weather. I can't even say that's fall weather because these temps here literally feels like winter. It really feels like winter here. I mean, we are still blowing the heat on high speed, high temp, because it is cold here in Chicago. Uh, Hi Kenneth, where are you located? I'm in Chicago. I am in the windy city. So our weather has been going up and down and up. Like, we can't, it won't stay steady. It won't give us a steady week. So it's okay though. I've been here all my life, so it's no complaining. I'm just letting you know. If you're going to visit Chicago, you can visit Chicago anytime because we have a lot of amenities here, a lot of features here. But the best time is really May, June, and July because we have so many awesome things that goes on here in Chicago that visitors tends to love. Uh, it's lovely here today, very sunny. We have been for a longish walk and been, oh, awesome, in the UK. Awesome, Lauren. You say I need to head to Atlanta. I have visited Atlanta, Georgia before. Beautiful, beautiful weather. You right about that. You said we had wind. Yeah, it's sun. I know all other things. Yeah. But our weather changes throughout the day. Like, it could be cold out right now, about maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock. It can get all the way up to like the 70s. And then like 5 or 6 o'clock, it go all the way back down to the teens. So we can get different seasons here in Chicago in the same day. So a lot of times we don't know exactly what to carry outside, like what to wear, like what's the proper wear. We really don't know because it changes up throughout the day. So it's always good to, if you're driving, have a umbrella, have a jacket, have a scarf, just have it just in case. I'd rather have it and not need it, and need it and don't have it. So that's my thing. Good morning, Angie. Angela, how are you today? So good to see you. You say good morning, Jeanette, and everyone. We are in the 50s in the DMV. Definitely up and down, just up and down, up and down. So it is, I get a chance to still wear my hats, my scarves, and things. I'm just getting more usage out of things. Good morning, Kim, from Kim, the crafty nomad. How are you? Oh, no. Kim. Oh, hey, Kim. I was thinking you, Kim Craft Hat Shop. Kim, how are you? I was thinking about the other Kim. Long time no see, my friend. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Make sure I'm saying your name. Julie, how are you today? I love the crochet stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, Julie. Can say Dallas, Texas, used to be like that back in the 90s. Um, Now Dallas is 100 degrees, and oh my God, Kenneth, I would not be coming there. Not in the hundreds. You say even at nighttime? Oh my God. You say week looks a. Let me just go over here for a second. We took a trip to Wales for a couple of days, and tropical UK packing is everything from a big coat to a pair of shorts. Very changeable weather here too. Yeah. Kim said, yes, doing good. Thank you. I'm so glad you are doing good. Yeah, just try to get a little bit all of the seasons when you're going somewhere because it's not, we are known, and that's why they call us the Windy City. That's not the history of why they call us the Windy City, but the Windy City here is because we get high winds, but our weather is always unpredictable. So that's kind of like natural for us. It's we don't trip over the different seasons that we may have throughout the week or even will have without the day. But a lot of places that normally don't get all that snow, doesn't get all that other stuff, is, you know what I mean? They are getting it. And it's like, why? You know what I mean? It's like, why? Uh, oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kenneth. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know what? Only thing we can do is just try to wear the right gears. Hey, Marsha Lee, good morning. Long time no see. How are you? She said, hey, Miss Janet. Good morning, everybody in the chat. What's up? What's up with you? Long time no see. I am so glad to see your name popping in here. Okay. She been with me for a very long time, and I greatly appreciate every time you pop in. So yeah, I'm working on, some more loft cats. I do want to, I was printing, well, I haven't print them out. I gotta go to the library because on Facebook, they've been letting us know when they're gonna be having different events here in Illinois, and I want to attend at least three of them this year. So I got to print them out, contact them. I think they told me contact them via email because we have to fill out an application and we have to send the payment over so I can be a part of their events. So I need to get to the library probably today so I can print these out to see which one best fits me. Don't forget to double tap. Oh, thank you so much, Kim. Don't forget to double tap, you guys, or hit those three dots. When you double tap, it automatically, if you're on your phone, if you double tap, it gives me a thumbs up. But if you're using some other device, you can either double tap or you can hit those three dots and thumbs up the live. Thank you so much, Kim. Marsha Lee from Blind Stitches Creation says, I'm good. You still my favorite girl. So, I gotta come in and say what's up when I see you. Hit that like button. Yes, thank you so much, Marsha Lee. I hope you're doing well. Y'all, I did a live chat on yesterday, and I was like, you know what, you guys, I'm going to be doing more live chats versus videos because I do want to get monetized. Believe me, I was already at my 4K before I deleted all my videos, but I wasn't at my subscriber counts and it wasn't showing 4K. But now, let me tell you, patience is virtuous. Okay, being patient with whatever you're doing, whether you're trying to save money, whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to grow your business or your channel, patience is the key. Okay, patience is the key. And even as the Bible says, this race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but man or woman that endures to the end. We have to have a level of endurance. I was not patient, and now I learned patience through my mistakes. I don't beat myself up anymore. I learn from my errors and I try to grow as a person and as a child of God. So, patience is everything. Even when things don't seem like it's really working out for us, we got to keep grinding, keep pushing until it does. And eventually it will. Okay. What is in y'all cup today? Are y'all drinking any coffee or tea? I did have some ginger tea this morning, but now I'm drinking water. This ain't the best water, but it's what I got, and that is what I'm going to be drinking because you know what? Water is good. Marsha Lee said, "You are so right on the patient, Miss Janet. I'm still trying to get to my 1K. It's been hard, but I'm not giving up. I just need to do more content." Yes, Marsha Lee, you're gonna have to do more content. And when you're doing more content, whether it's short or whether it's long, just stay present. Butter pecan. Kim, can I please have a cup? Thank you very much. Can I please have a cup of that butter pecan coffee, girl? You know I need a cup of that. Hey, Mr. Rita from Butter Rose Boutique. It says, I hope, yes. Hey, Mr. Rita, how are you? I hope it's not you. Dorita said, Butter Roll Boutique said, a cup for me too, Kim. Okay, Angela says she has water in her cup. We need to have that water. We got to stay hydrated. Regardless if it's cooler weather or warmer weather, we do still have to stay hydrated. Whether you're drinking, let me ask you guys something. Have you ever tried the liquid IVs? And do you like them? The liquid IVs. Uh, Come on over. Kim told us to come on over, Doretha. She told us to come on over, girl. We can crochet and enjoy a cup of coffee and have a good time. Butter Rose Boutique is drinking water. Good for you. Good. Marsha Lee from Blind Stitches said, "Can I have some as well?" Miss Kim laughed out loud. I have ginger tea this morning. I miss my coffee. I had some ginger tea as well. I know, right, Kim? Wouldn't that be awesome if we could just get together for a cup of coffee? Wow, how awesome would that be? That would be so great. And pecan coffee at that. Girl, you say all is welcome. Yes, Kim. Yeah, I really feel that. I really believe that. So yes. Yeah, I had some ginger tea. I had some fresh ginger and I just made me a cup of nice ginger tea. It wasn't as potent as I would like it to be, even though I had quite a bit of ginger in there, but that was some kind of old ginger that I'm just trying to use up. Um, I sure like to have a cup of that delicious pecan coffee. I know, Angela. Girl, we all want some of that. we all, we all want some of that. I probably go get me a cup of coffee from probably from Starbucks on my way in. Just give me a cup of coffee. I just feel like I need a cup of coffee. I drank my tea and it was nice, but I needed something a little bit more stronger. And I know if I got a nice cup of hot, delicious coffee, because I made myself an omelet this morning. I had all three colors of the bell peppers, the yellow, the orange, and the red. And I had some onions in there, and I made myself a nice omelet. And I had my ginger tea. So it was very satisfying. I'm not complaining, but I do want to go get me some coffee. All right, Dorita from Butter Rose Boutique. Okay. Yes, thank you. Wherever, however you watch me, it's good with me. See, I will come over with my pen or my phone, laugh out loud, so I can record. Yeah, and my yarn down that I would be party with all of you ladies. I'm gonna get a lot of information. Yes, Marsha Lee. Marsha Lee, like I said, whether it's short form or long form, as long as you're staying present, that is how your channel grows. It will never grow if you are a part-time uploader because out of sight, out of mind, you know what I mean? And that's how YouTube works, and that's how everything works. Out of sight, out of mind. So you definitely want to be just a tad bit more present. And it doesn't always have to be like an actual video. It could be a short video just showing what you have, like, or just telling people what you're working on. I'm working on a dress, I'm working on a hat, I'm working on whatever it is that you're working on. So it could be in short form, and then just say like you completed that item. Now show the finished object. So everything, because sometimes trying to do an actual video can be discouraging because you just don't even want to turn the camera on and do all the leg work. So that's why short form and live chat is always the quicker way to go, unless you just feel like recording a video. Now if you just love recording videos, somebody like me, then that's fine. But if you just be like, I know I need to post and I haven't been posting, do short forms, 15 seconds. Everybody got 15 seconds that you can post on a daily. Just showing the process. I know people show the process of every step they make. And, just to say, all I'm saying is to stay present. We cannot say what we want and not put the work into it, because we're just kidding. We're pretty much just kidding ourselves. When you say what you want, you have to follow that up with your actions. Your actions should match your wants and needs. I mean, like, I'm doing, if you guys are not following me on TikTok or Instagram, which is the same name, DOY Creations, and Facebook, just ask for a friend request. I am doing more reels than ever. Like, I got up today, I always start with prayer and meditation, had my breakfast, and because I don't have to be to work for another hour or so, another couple of hours, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna lay in the bed. So I'm laying in the bed and I'm just scrolling, I'm scrolling, I'm scrolling. And I remember what this man said. He's one of those kind of inspirational, motivational type of guy. He was saying, you have to tell yourself, do it and do it now. Don't procrastinate. Do it now. Do it now. And I jumped out of bed and I was like, you know what? Let me get myself together and I'm going to do it now. So I did a reel on Facebook. I did a reel on TikTok. I'm going to share that on Instagram. I'm doing live chat right here, right now. So anything, I did a tutorial yesterday. I edited the video this morning. My tutorials, I got a couple of tutorials coming out for you all. One tutorial is going to be on Thursday, another tutorial going to be on next Tuesday. I'm editing them because anytime you do tutorials, we have to double check those tutorials so many times and we still miss something. So I'd be like, if you got any questions, just ask me in the comments. However, whatever you're trying to do and whatever you want to do, we have to put actions behind it. So I got my ring light right here. This is what everybody pretty much use, these larger ring lights. And I had it on landscape and I just went on and did those reels. I went on and did those other things that I needed to do. And that was that. And I was like, okay, you got time to I said, you got time to go live, go ahead and go live. So whatever you're trying to do, knock it on out the way, because guess what happens, guys? That's not the only thing that you're going to have to do. So it's like whatever we are doing, even when we did it, we still have to do more, right? We still have more to do. So go ahead and do it. I hope that was a help to you, Marsha Lee, because I know sometimes you go hard and then you don't always get the results that you feel like you deserve, and you do deserve it. It can deter us. It can make us feel like, you know what, this ain't working out. It is working. You just got to keep working it. You know what I mean? You just got to keep working it. And with that being said, what are you all working on? Do y'all got anything on y'all crochet hook? I'm trying to get all my yarns together, the yarns that I've already used. And sometimes we got to put our yarn into pretty baskets. So I got to do a Dollar Tree run. Even though I got a lot of basket here, I want a more prettier basket. And I'm going to share that with you all. So I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree today and I'm going to buy me a beautiful basket and yarn that like I caked up this yarn and like I got this yarn left because I was working on a project on yesterday. I just want my yarn to be in a pretty basket and I want to be able to see it better. Because right now they are in my totes and they kind of like out of sight. And I need them to be a little bit more visible. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the dollar store. And give me a beautiful spring color. I want a hot pink or a green or a yellow, something vibrant to really kind of like wake up the yarn to make me even want to use the yarn. Kim say, I'm waiting for my first client, so no fun for me right now. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. That's okay too. Yeah, so I got a Dollar Tree run, so I gotta write a list down. Y'all, I don't do nothing without a list. I don't do anything without a list because I can forget something. Matter of fact, as a matter of fact, I just mentioned a basket so that I don't forget that basket. I always say Dollar Tree run. Let's see, DT basket, so I don't forget. I need to get. Let me just let me just write myself a real. Uh, okay. So that I don't forget because I can forget. Y'all, I have went into the dollar store with just looking for two items. Okay, I got two items that I need to run in there, and I forgot one of the two. So me forgetting something is really easy because we have so many things like really on our minds. So it can let me just do this. As they come to me, I'm writing it down. Yeah, I'm writing it down. Cause I'll forget. So I got one, two, three, four, five items that I need. I went to my local Dollar Tree the other day. And when I tell you they didn't have anything that I was really looking for like that, it was so discouraging because the staff that they have don't always put the items up really quickly. So it might have been in the store, but it hasn't been taken out of the box yet. So I gotta go to a different store. And that's okay. It is okay to go to multiple Dollar Trees, y'all. It is really okay to do that. Let me just check something right here. Is anybody else working on anything? Marshall, do you got anything on your crochet hook? Let me just check something right here. I'm just gonna check it. Because I record on my phone and then but I do have my desktop right here. I don't do I don't do too much recording on my desktop anymore because the quality of the camera it is it's not good. It's like it messes up too bad for me. It be jacking up. It'd be like, no. I was trying to I did a live chat and even that wasn't it wasn't doing that. Let me see. No, no, no. Okay. Hold on. Oh, that was mine. Oh, that's all. Let me see. One, two, three, four. Okay. I was trying to see. So yeah, you say I enjoyed your shorts on the Dollar Tree and the chenille yarn. I gotta go get some. Are so beautiful. The colors are so wasn't they? They were so vibrant. They were so vibrant. They were so vibrant. And you know what? I did that short Angela on my Facebook reel. but I needed to do that on my YouTube short. So Angela, you already seen how I've been just like posting those videos on on Facebook. I am just really, this lady that's on Facebook, she is just so inspiring to me. She is so inspiring to me. She forever saying, make this money on Facebook. Make sure you present on Facebook. Do this, do that. I mean, she does it for free. She tells you she does have classes on she does has classes on you know, let me see something, y'all. She does give you classes, but you just gotta pay for those classes. But a lot of stuff she gives to you for free. And anything that she's giving me for free, I'm trying to take full advantage of it. So she was telling us to make sure that your profile is set on certain things. If I've been on Facebook. I didn't even know how long I've been on Facebook. I've been on Facebook for over a decade, and I'm not making money on Facebook. That is ludicrous. It's because I didn't even have it on settings to make money. I didn't even have it setting for make money, and I wonder why I ain't made no money. I'm like, how is you all making money? Now I'm listening. Like, how are you making money? And if this is how you making it, I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of that money making. Let me get rid of this because I was looking for something. So yeah, I'm going to be going back to the Dollar Tree, Angela, to get those bright, vibrant colors. I will be back there. Marsha Lee said, I'm working on a baby blanket with the spike granny stitch by crochet for babies. You should be posting that, Marsha Lee. You should just lay it flat and you should be posting that. I know you would need help for someone to help you to be able to help you. I hope you do have someone because those things need to be seen. Thank you so much, Angela. Thank you so much, girl. I got this tall ring light. I'm like, I just posted one this morning, Angela. Girl, I was posting this shawl. This shawl that I'm wearing is from my beautiful friend Ursa Lee from OM Granny Square. This is her pattern. I haven't had it on in a long while, and I just wanted to bring it out today. And I think it's so vibrant, it's so beautiful. She did an excellent job with the tutorial, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show that today. So showing things is what I'm doing now. I'm just showing it. Hopefully you get some bites, but yep. Hopefully you get some bites. That's all you can do. Let me see. Go back here. That's open. Yep. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, you gotta try to, just try to stay consistent. I just realized even though people be like stay consistent like all day, every day, my life is not set up that way that I can be posting all day, every day. But it is set up in a way that I can post every day. You know what I'm saying? I might can't post all day, every day, but I can post one time, at least one time a day. So I do have a video out for you guys. I got some new stuff. So be on the lookout for my video on DOY Creations today because I think you guys going to enjoy. I had been did it, uh, but I didn't. I had it in my queue because at first I wanted to. Hey Sherry, how are you today? So good to see you. I had it in my queue, and what I do is I record the video, I edit the video, and do all of the things, title, thumbnail, all that, and then I put it in my queue. And then I go on to my next video. So the video was already pre-recorded, but I'm just scheduling it out. I'm trying to see how does Tuesdays and Thursday works for me. I check my analytics. It looks like I get more people watching my videos on Tuesday and on Thursdays. So that's why on DOY Creations, you will see a video today and you'll also see a video Thursday. I'm good. Good to see you also. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you are doing good. I am so glad to hear that. I got this black yarn and I was getting ready to work on something, but I forgot the loft cats. You got to count your stitches. And so I don't want to be counting, trying and miscount and do all of the things. So I definitely gonna hold off to this. I think I'm gonna take it. I'll probably take it to work with me and just work on it there. Cause baby, I sure will work. You know what I'm saying? I love to do my craft whenever I have that downtime to do it. I'm trying not to carry so many bags and things out of the house. It's just so many scammers out here just looking for people that is vulnerable, and sometimes our bags, our purses, our lunch bags, and all those things makes us a little bit more vulnerable. So I'm just trying to take smaller projects, or I'll just take one project at a time with me, because you got to be able to check your surroundings. It's like every time I turn around, not every time I turn around, but you see those videos where people are saying that um, be careful, be on the lookout for this, be on the lookout for that, and all these lookouts that we got to be on the lookout for. I can't be having too many things in my hand in case I need to drop and run, okay? In case I need to get out of sight. So I might carry, just if I carry something, it would just be this one project. Y'all, I used to take multiple projects with me. Yes, I did. I don't know which one I want to work on. So I'm going to take this project, and that project. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. One project is sufficient. If I get tired, if I get bored with it, you know what? I'll just put it down. I'll just put it away. You say all of my work stuff fits in my backpack, including lunch and yarn left. I hear that, Sherry. That's the way to go. That is the way to go. It has to be one bag. I mean, there was times that I literally felt like bag lady. I literally feel, because I would have my lunch bag, my purse, and my crochet bag. And this crochet bag that I have here is pretty big. And now I can just put everything. I could put everything in this one bag. This one beauty right here is for lunch, lunch, and anything else. I ain't got time for all those bags, getting myself tripped up. No, ma'am. We got to be more vigilant. Got to be more vigilant in this time that we're living in. And it ain't nothing new under the sun. I mean, yeah, I got that was some Happy Meal that I received from Patricia, and I really, really appreciate that. I was like, girl, that's a really nice bag there. So I was so glad to have it. And now it's my one bag. It's becoming my one bag. That's all you need to have. What you doing? You know what I mean? What's really going on? Let's hit refresh. Let's go here. Mm, okay. All right. I'm waiting for a certain email to come through, and it hasn't come through yet, but that's okay. When it comes, it'll come. So that's what I got to do, you guys. And I'm so excited. I got excited because I feel like I had lost my excitement. And it's not that I lost it, it was kind of like, pushed aside. And so I was like, no, let's bring my excitement back to posting, doing tutorials. I was delaying with tutorials, y'all, because tutorials are just that. They are tutorials. And sometimes when I'm still getting questions from previous tutorials, and I always tell people these are not patterns, these are tutorials that I do for free. patterns you can scrutinize and you can do all of the things because that's something that you pay for. Not that you can't ask me questions, but sometimes they be wanting to know everything. Like when I do tutorials, I'm like, make sure you have too much yarn than not enough yarn. So if I say you need one skein of yarn, just have one skein of yarn because that's what I use. You're not going to use the whole skein, but I'm saying have a whole skein of yarn so that you will have enough yarn. But some people want precise yardage when you're doing a tutorial. Precise yardage is for patterns, not my tutorials. I don't weigh the yarn and see how much I had before, how much I have after, and give you all the dimensions. I just give you the overall basic that you would need. And when you find out that you got more than what you need, you can use that to make a hat or something else out of that yarn. But sometimes I get very, very thorough questions about certain things, and I be like, ugh, I don't do any weighing, I don't do any measurements, I don't do all those things. I want to put my loft cats that you all see right here. I want to put those onto my website. And the reason why I haven't put them on my website yet, because I know I'm going to have all the dimensions and the size and the height and all of those things that I'm just not interested. I'm just not interested in doing. So they might go on my website. They might not go on my website. I might just sell them. I will just sell them at a vendor event or something like that because I just don't I just don't feel like doing all that. And be honest with you, I really just don't feel like doing the measurements. If I get a day off where I can just sit down and just do all the width, the length, the height, the this and that, I'll do it. But right now, it is not there. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm on Etsy. Yeah. Etsy is it is what it is right now. Yeah, it is what it is. If you get on, you gotta get into their program so they can like really push your items more. If you ain't paying them that extra incentive to push your items, it won't get seen. Yeah, yeah, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. I know it's necessary and you should have all that information. But if one day this week I feel like doing it, I'll do it. But if not, it won't get done. I'm just gonna post it, and if you got any additional questions, I probably just do it at that time. I probably just post it and say, and in the description, for all the specs, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? I might just do it that way. At least that person has potential on purchasing it. Sometimes I can do too much. And I do all that just not to end with a sale. And the whole objective is you trying to end with a sale. Like people ask you for certain things and you do it specifically for them, and that in their shopping cart did not turn into a sale. Even though you know you did that thing for that person and it didn't turn to a sale, and you looking like lesson learned. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go that way, Sherry. I think I'm just gonna, all specs is, comment that let me know that you even thinking about purchasing it. Because if you just favoring it, or if you just, saw it and you liked it or whatever, that don't mean you want to purchase it. But if you start asking questions, then maybe that's a leeway for us to dialogue and be able to, you know what I'm saying, be able to come up with something. Other than that, we just having a conversation, and I just don't. I just don't. So even though I've been in business for a very long time, even though I had this little side hustle for a very long time, you still make mistakes in how you handle people, and you still make mistakes how people handle you. And that's one thing I have to like really really be firm about. It's like I go through a period of I'm very firm about it, and then I'll slip. I'll slip. And when I slip, I fall. When I slip, I will fall because people got good intentions, like, oh yeah, I really want that. Can you do it for me? You did it, you posted, and they liked it, and then you don't hear anything else from it. And you like, excuse me, like, hello. And I know people talk about deposit, and I talk about deposit as well. But sometimes when you get people who have already purchased from you, you think that they would be, a little bit more mindful and considerate of your time, of your work, and not just not, you know what I'm saying, not do right by you. So it's okay. Lesson learned. If you're not trying to learn a lesson, the course will repeat itself. I have learned that every time that I miss something, the course always repeat itself, and I'll be like, okay, all right. This one test I am tired of taking. I am tired of taking this test. So now I must learn from it and move on, right? Learn from things and move on. Don't try to be too hard on yourself, because sometimes we could be so damaging to self, right? Sometimes you just gotta breathe, okay? Just relax, all right? Um, Sherry say that's why I tell my friend I prefer to have stuff ready to go on there. I don't want custom orders. Me either. I feel you. Angela say, I feel you. I'd rather sell the finished product with the general description without my secret in my creativity. Yes, that's the only way I'm going from here on out. I did that. I slipped up one time only because this was a repeated customer. And when they asked me for something custom, I made that custom because I thought a rapport with you. Obvious, I don't. I don't care. You got to stay business. Okay, yes, you have purchased from me before. So I relied on that because you have purchased with me before. And now you got this custom order, and now you MIA. And I did that specifically for you. So whether you have purchased from me one time, two times, three times, I don't care how many times you purchase from me, I'm keeping it professional. You have to give me a deposit, okay? Or you could pay for the whole item. I hope we got a report that you can go ahead and pay for it, and then I'll make it and send it to you. But I slipped up because this person ordered from me before, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is cool. I got you." And now I still got the item. And now I still have the item. And I just don't want to do that to myself. And if that helps somebody out there to say, you know what, she's absolutely correct because it has happened to all of us before. I'm not doing anymore. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I want my money because that's our time. That's our time. That's our energy. That's our money that we spent for the material. That's all of the things. You know what I mean? So what do you mean? You like it, but you haven't paid for it. What is that about? I love selling items that I've already created anyway, because when I go that route of just selling what I already made, when I crochet very calmly. I crochet with love. So there's no intensity with that. There's no deadline. There's no nothing. I like to crochet like that. I like people to purchase my items like that. It's already made, it's already out there. You already know. Isn't that the worst, Sherry? Sherry said, yes, it happened to me with a relative. That's even worse. Family, what can we do about them? What can we do? But all we can do is say, you know what? I don't care who it is. Give me a deposit if you're close enough. Send me Cash App. You can Zelle me. You can PayPal me. You could do all of the things, and then we good to go. Other than that, we just talking. We just having a conversation. Yeah. Because when I got done, I was like, here you go. I was so excited. I said, oh, I did that, girl. So that's okay because it will get sold. Trust and believe it will. I don't know. I'm so glad. I wear glasses, you all, for one reason, and that's to read. I have really good vision, besides seeing small letters. But glasses are so annoying to me. I feel sorry for people who have to wear glasses like all day, every day. I know you're probably used to it, but they got to be the most annoying thing that you could ever wear. Like, oh, they are so not for me. Yes, the custom orders are so nerve. It is. It is. It's very nerve wracking. Um, I'm gonna share a story with you all. Story time. I had a friend. I will put her in a category. Well, I have an associate. Okay, and she was purchasing something for me, and she gave me a 1 day to make it, and I made it, but it wasn't my best work. It was not for a fact my best work. And when she received it and she paid regular price, she knew it was not. And I say, lesson for you and a lesson for me. If I don't have the proper time to make something, I will say no. I don't want to ever be so desperate for money that I will take an order knowing that I'm not able to make that order to the best of my abilities. I feel bad that, I did that, and I'm sure it was like, what is this? And and I just told her, I said, I don't want to ever be, it was something that she had needed like the next day and she wanted for me. And I worked on that thing. The moment she told me, it was a blanket. The moment she told me, all night, I got up first thing in the morning, worked on it some more, but I know that I could have did. I did an okay job, but I know my work would be a better job. And so what I decided to do was, if I don't have the right timing to do things comfortably, I won't do it. I would not do it, especially if it's a larger project. So the blanket I ended up making for her was a granny square blanket, and it was for a baby shower. So I made the blanket, a little hat, and a pair of booties. It was a three piece item that I made. So I started off with the hat. That's something fast. I made the little booties to match it. But when it came to the blanket, now it's time for me to make this blanket. What pattern did I want to use? So the only pattern that I know that works up really fast is a granny square. And I didn't like that because I would have preferred a C to C, something that has a little bit more closer stitch. A C to C has a more defined stitch than a granny square. But the colors was beautiful and everything was beautiful, but I would have liked it to be a lot bigger. And I did a quick shell stitch border, which was fine. It was fine, but I needed the time for it to just grow. So I just told myself, a lesson for myself is, when someone is asking me to do something, always allow yourself the time. Don't be so hungry for the money that the integrity is gone out. The integrity is just like, and I knew it. And I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought a baby bag. It was for a boy. I bought a bag. I presented it very well. I just didn't like the size that I made. That was my only issue. Yes, I don't like the open stitch for babies. Me either. Not for now, granny stitches for just a blanket that you're making. I think that's fine. But when it comes to a baby, because their little hands can catch on to anything, and those stitches are is not defined, and I just no. If I'm gonna do a baby blanket, it's going to be a C to C blanket, and or something that doesn't, have double crochet or single crochet, something like that. I don't like open stitches anymore. I just don't. Unless I use a very small crochet hook. If I use like a 4.5 or a 5, and say I always do my granny squares with the 6.0 or the letter J. But if I do like the 5 or 4.5, maybe that would be okay because it's not as big of an opening. But I just wasn't satisfied for some reason. I wasn't happy. She didn't show that it was any dislike with it. But we all know our work, and we all know that when we doing something, we want to do the best we can, especially if you want to be selling it to someone. Don't be bringing nobody no stuff half made, it was completely made. I just want it to be a lot bigger. I would have wanted to be because you don't have a second chance to make a first impression. And although she has bought many blankets from me, that is why she came back to me. But she always gave me a week to do things. I always knew things in a week in advance. This one, she gave me 1 day. She gave me 1 day to do it. And I should have said, no, ma'am. But no. Okay, girl, I got you. I got you. No. So like I said, you guys, everything is a learning experience. Try to learn from it, try to grow from it, and try to move on from it. Making sure our work is decent and in order, and with some type of what level of integrity. Okay. That's the gist of it. Point blank and period. And we ain't gonna let that worry us. But we're gonna always try to elevate and grow. Elevate and grow your knowing yourself, not them. Cause I'll be like, no, I'm gonna need just a little bit more time. Oh, hey, Ola Joe, the crochet and sailor. Good morning, Andrea. How are you today? Popping in. Um, Morning, beautiful. Morning to you as well. I'm not gonna be up here too much longer. I told you, girl, I'm trying to get these hours together. I am gonna get these hours. Yes, I am. I am going to get them. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love and the support. Like I say, whether you come in for the whole time or you come in for a few minutes, it all counts. Okay. It all counts in the YouTube world. All right. That's all I got to say. So, yeah. So I said I will never do that again. Nobody's going to put me under that type of pressure. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Girl, I appreciate it. However we get it, right? But I'm just so adamant about it. Just yeah, we're gonna get this done. We sure are. With the somebody said, get her done. Get her done. Let's get that. Let's delete that. I'm on my computer as well. Deleting these everybody you say, hey Ola Joe, I will play the thank you. Yes, thank you so much. So I just told myself no more of that type of behavior. That shows desperateness. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be anxious or desperate for anything. It never works out for me anyway. When I play that desperate role, it never, damsel in distress. It never works out for me anyway. So I might as well calm down and do the right thing and be okay with it. Okay, that's just the bottom line. That's my tea for this morning. Okay, that is my tea for this morning. I got a nice lunch that I'm going to be taking to work. Some leftovers. That's what it is. Isn't leftovers the best the next day? I mean, the food is good that day, but the leftovers is good as well. This is so strange that somebody must have thumbs up and hit it again. Once you hit the thumbs up twice, it would get rid of the thumbs up, but that's okay. We ain't gonna worry about it. You made it forget you had already thumbs up and then it went away, but that's okay. We ain't gonna worry about it. We ain't gonna worry about it. Not in this day and age. All right, Aisha, have a wonderful day. She say, see you later. Gotta work on my channel. Much love. Work on your channel. Work it, girl. Work it. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I guess when the season settles, you know what I'm saying? It's all nice. You be like, okay, this even better today than yesterday. So I am having leftovers for lunch and dinner. To be quiet as kept, it's for lunch and dinner. I'm just saying, okay. But anyway, I want to say I'm gonna get on out of here so I can get all these things together. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me this morning. Be on the lookout for my video on DOY creation in about another hour or so. I think you're going to really enjoy what I made. It is so exciting what I made, you guys. I'm excited about it. So make sure that you check it out on DOY Creations. It is like 10:23 here right now. And it'll be ready at, an hour and about 5 minutes. Yes, V. Hey, friend. How are you? All right, you guys, look out for the video. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't had a chance to like the live, please like the live. I greatly appreciate that so much. And I will see you guys later on in these YouTube streets. Until then, have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.